Bionic motion activated light, and it's a 2-pack. You get 2 of them. So come on out here, Lou. Before we had the lanterns, so very pretty and everything. This is like hardcore outdoor, you know, security system.
Security for your home, safety for your home, for you and your guests that are coming to visit your house. And it's the ability to put a light anywhere you want without wiring, without hiring. You don't have to get an electrician.
Without wiring or hiring.
Without wiring or hiring. Now, when you look at this, Helen, believe it or not,
I believe it.
There are 50 LEDs all over this, okay? 50 LEDs. It puts out 350 lumens of light. There's a giant solar panel on top of this right here that's going to be collecting that light all day long.
I have an update. We only have 1,000 of these.
I'm sorry, what?
It says I've been told we only have 1,000 of these, which is incredibly low quantity.
No, it really, well, and especially for something like this that's so well designed, so self-contained. This is your motion sensor and light sensor combination right there. And then this little switch is an activator button. Now, here's what you need to know about this light that's different than a lot of the other ones out there. Yes, it is a motion light. So under ordinary circumstances, when it gets dark out and it senses something up to 20, 30 feet away, it's going to turn on and it will stay on for 30 seconds or until the motion stops. However, this also has what's known as an eco mode. The eco mode is like half power and it stays on all night when it's in eco mode. Now, right now the lights are off. If I start moving in front of these, Helen, see what's going on here?
Is that bright?
The lights start coming on.
I mean, and you could light your whole driveway with
that. Oh, no, totally. Yeah. And what's interesting about these two, folks, as I hold this here, notice something. My hand's lit on this side. My hand's lit on this side. My hand's lit underneath it. There is light 270 degrees around this, okay? So you're talking all this area. So if this is above me, it's going to light me, okay? Anything off to the sides, anything in front of it, it throws that light way out there. Notice this one keeps coming on and off because every time we stop moving, it's going to do that. Now I'm going to show you the eco mode. The eco mode is kind of cool. So if I press the button again, now it's in eco mode. Eco mode means that the lights, let me get this one out of the way here because it's just going to keep turning on when I move. The eco mode on this means that it's in light saving mode. However, if it senses motion in eco mode, it's going to go to full. Did this go to full? It did. It sensed my motion. So there's eco mode. If I move in front of it, see how it just went on high power?
Oh, okay.
So you could have it in eco mode and then all night long it's going to stay like that. Now what's nice about that is that if you're like walking across your yard, okay, and you're like, oh, that's where the shed is, or that's where the stairs are.
Right.
It'll vector you into that area so you can actually follow.
And then when you get close, it'll illuminate.
It'll illuminate. Now I'm going to show you something else kind of cool, all right? I'm going to walk back to our mantle that's behind us.
Okay.
I've got one on there. I want you to see something. As I walk back toward this, see what happened? Now, I'm pretty far away from that, and that came on almost instantly.
Oh, yeah.
Okay? Watch this now. I'm going to go into the alcove that's behind me, all right? I'm going to start walking over this way, because guess what's back in this alcove, Helen? I couldn't put it above the door, but I put it above the window. So watch
Sonic
this.
Bionic motion light?
Look at it.
Wow.
And that just popped on as I walked over here. The sensor's kind of blocked a little bit, but it still picked me up as I walked over here. So that's the thing about these, is that no matter where you put it on your property, you're going to get that light. I just realized I just walked into the dark. Okay.
Okay. We have under 1,000 available now. $10 to get home. And by the way, these were $50. So it's almost half price. It's like buy one, get one, and half price.
Yeah.
So you're getting 2 of them, and it's half price.
Right.
So it's a really good deal. What about installation?
Well, okay, so they do come with 3M tape, so you can stick them and mount them without having to drill any holes or do anything.
Well, that's easy.
Or we do give you mounting hardware with them as well. So if you wanted to actually drill them in, if you want to drill them in and screw them into a wall or something, you can absolutely 100% do that. But the big deal with these is what I said in the beginning. It is 50 LEDs. You get light down all 3 sides here, not to mention the light that's coming straight out from this. You can see how bright that is, but it does have the eco mode as well. So it literally will be on all night. So if somebody's coming by your house, they're going to see that there's a light on. Now, it's not going to be like horribly bright until they get close to it. If they walk within 30 feet of it, then all of a sudden that light's going to trigger and it's going to go on. And it's going to be crazy bright.
You know, whether it's having packages delivered to your front porch or people walking into your driveway and checking to see if your car is locked, if they're brightly illuminated, they are much less likely to do any of those things.
No, they're not going to. Well, that's the thing. You know, criminals will, you know, it's funny because there's a bug in here that's flying around and it's attracted to the light.
Yeah.
So I'm putting the light on myself and he's just flying all around me. But that's the thing
I think I brought it in from the outdoor set.
I think you did too.
Yes,
Thanks for
so.
that.
Sorry.
But here's the thing. You know, if you've got lights on outside your house, everybody knows that, you know, the criminals, they don't know if you're home or not. They don't want to take the chance and find out.
Of course.
And especially if you've got motion sensor lights, because
it looks like somebody turned the light on from inside.
Now look at the one that's in front of us here, okay? Notice that's in eco mode right now. Now imagine you're walking up to the house and you're a criminal and all of a sudden the light does that, where it just turns on. It was on, but now it's brighter. Does that mean somebody flipped the switch inside? I don't know, but I don't want to find out either.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Lou has a lot of experience skulking around people's houses at night. So
I do.
He knows all the emotions that you go through.
I do. Well, you know, I used to be a cop, so there's
that's right.
There's that
He was at the good side of it.
If I was skulking around your house, it was for good reason.
It was for your protection.
That's right.
But you know, because of your past in law enforcement, you do know that this just illuminating your property makes a huge difference for safety.
It's a massive difference for safety. It's a massive difference for convenience. I mean, if I want a light above my front door, so if somebody walks up to it, I don't want to leave my porch light on all night, but if somebody walks up in front of my house, I want a light to come on so that they could see the door, or I could see them, or, you know, or above my garage, or above, you know, the side door, or maybe above my trash cans. That's one of my favorites, simply because, like, raccoons.
Oh, yeah, right, exactly.
You know, you don't want your trash cans knocked over? Put a light above them, and that will solve that problem. Or, like, I have some property where I've got trees with there's no power. I'm not going to dig a trench for a quarter of an acre to go, because I want to put a light there, but I could put these out there, and that's what I did, is I've actually got these on my property so that they do light up when I'm out there, or when my dogs are out there. I mean, it's just the easier way as a homeowner. Forget about the whole law enforcement thing. As a homeowner, I'm lazy. I would prefer to do something where I don't have to wire, where I don't have to pay an electrician, where I could just take this and stick it to the wall and get all that bright light, get that convenience of having something that works the way that
And if it's hardwired, you either have to remember to turn it on and off, or if it's on a timer, you have to pay the electric bill.
Exactly.
This is free. It is solar powered. And let me just also say that when we say XL Solar Bionic, the solar powered lights have changed so much in the 17 years I've been here. And I know you've been here for way longer than I have.
Yeah. Well, no, and that's a good point. And we were talking about
You probably presented the very first solar outdoor lights we ever had.
I did.
I'm not surprised.
The very first ones.
That was probably 20 years ago.
They were the size of a table, and they put out like 1 watt of light. It was unbelievable.
Yeah.
But these are just so advanced. And you know, and that's the thing about Bell+Howell. We talked about it earlier, how Bell+Howell's won awards for advancements in lighting. That beautiful gold statue, they've won those because they've been in this business for over 115 years, 116, I think, at this point. So they've been around for a very, very, very long time. And every year the products get better and better. Do you know that we've gone through several iterations of this light over the years? And this is by far the most technologically advanced that we've seen so far. This is a smaller solar panel, and yet it gathers more energy.
By the way, I want to mention the left counter is on the screen. We're counting backwards until a sellout.
Oh, wow.
This will sell out. It was $50, now it's $29.99. You're getting 2 of them. Everybody, you're getting 2 of them. This is one of these opportunity buys. We have a few of them. And there you go. I know this is usually the Monday night show with Adam. We're doing a special, like great sale items. The Live Pure is a post today special sale. We're just doing sale stuff, so it's a super fun hour. I'm glad you guys are tuned in. But oh my goodness, $29.99 for 2 of these, and they're going to last and last. You never have to replace a battery.
Never
you
have
don't
to replace
have to
a battery.
crawl up on a ladder and take it down and recharge anything.
Yep.
It's one and done. It's solar powered.
Once you've turned this on and you use that little button on the front of it, it regulates itself. So that means that when it's dark out, it's going to turn on. When it's light out, it turns off. It gathers its own energy, so you don't even have to worry about that. I mean, you know what's funny too is like how brightly lit I am just standing here with this one light on me, and then this one, I'm seeing my shadows playing on the wall over here. You don't get that with a lot of solar lanterns or solar lights. This one really has that punch. Let me walk back to the mantle and back into the alcove one more time here, because I want everybody to see this. So I'm going to start heading back this way.
By the way, we're so busy on the phones, Lou, we're going to do an extra minute or so just to make sure everybody gets it. It is going to sell out, but you can call the number on your screen. You can order digitally, use the QR code.
Look at that guy.
Go to hsn.com, 901432, Lou.
So this one lit up as I walked over to it. I'm going to see if I could put this one into the dim mode. There it is. Now watch this, guys. That's what see what it did? It sensed me moving and it went into bright mode. Let's go into the alcove real quick, okay? So I'm going to head over this way. Now remember, I've got another light that's inside here that's set up. So the minute I get in front of it, boom, it went on. Look at that, and it's lighting this entire alcove, and it's actually kind of blocked by the bar that's up there, the curtain rod that's up there. And now I'm just carrying this one around with me because I just think this is really good light. But just look at how, I mean, look how bright that is back there.
Oh, yeah.
Look how bright the mantle is back there. They're all sensing me walking
Where
around the studio.
are people going to put this in their home?
Well, I mean, me personally,
yeah.
like I mentioned, fences are good. If you got like those big, long PVC fences, fantastic for that. I like it above the front door. I love it above the side door. I love it above the back door. The
I
garage.
love it above the garage.
The garage, for absolutely,
Your car
for sure.
pulls in, it lights up. As a woman coming home late, and you can see I work nights.
Yeah.
I love that motion sensor in the lights.
You know where else? Above Eddie's barbecue grill.
Oh, okay.
No, and I'll tell you why. Because the very first thing on every barbecue that breaks is the light.
Yeah, true story, true story.
And what's nice about this is because it is giving you some of the solar lights that you're going to see out there, motion lights, they project far away. This one, they really thought about it, and they made sure that there was light coming down and off the side. So if I have this mounted above my barbecue and I'm grilling right there, I'm going to be able to see the steaks I'm doing, the ribs I'm doing, whatever it is I'm cooking out there. I'm getting hungry now. But I can, stand out there, and I can see it all. And remember, notice this one hasn't turned off yet. It's because I'm moving. As long as I'm moving, this is going to stay on. Now, the minute I stop moving, I walk behind it like this, give it about 20, 30 seconds.
Oh my gosh.
And watch what's going to happen to this guy right here. He's going to turn off, and he's going to go back into the dim mode.
Oh gosh, I got to jump in here, Lou, because there's 550 left, and we have 300 people ordering, and some people are getting multiples. But we're going to do just like another minute, and it's going to be completely sold out. Here's how you get yours. Call the number on your screen. Go to hsn.com. Swipe that QR code. 901432 is the item number. You know, the technology, you don't have the same cell phone that you had 10 years ago.
No.
Solar power in these lights is not this. Lou doesn't have the same cell phone he had last week, by the way. You're a bad example of that. You're a bad example. You buy more cell phones than any human being on the planet.
Every 6 months, I've got a different phone. But I'm going to tell you right now that same thing with lighting. Like, I'll look at the lights that I have outside sometimes, and I'm like, no, those have to go. We're going to upgrade that.
We're going to upgrade those.
Technology moves at a dizzying pace, folks. You've got to keep up with it. And Bell+Howell's at the forefront of this entire movement. And you can just see that, how bright that is. Now, right there, practical application. Somebody's walking up to the house, but bam, they come on. And look how it's lighting everything in there. Because again, remember, 270 degrees of lighting on there.
There's only 400 left.
How many?
And 400 left and 300 people in the ordering process. So it's going
very quickly.
How easy is this to install?
Well, if you use the 3M tape, crazy simple. Because all you got to do is stick it to the back of it. Yeah, and it's peel and stick tape, and you can put it on any flat surface. So that's a beautiful thing with this. Or, as we mentioned earlier, we do give you the mounting hardware for it, meaning if it comes with 2 screws and 2 mollies. So if you want to put this into a different type of wall, or you could absolutely do even concrete. You could absolutely do that with these.
All right. Well, again, there's 400 left. I just want to make sure everybody gets the opportunity to grab these. Sadly, when we started the show, we only had a little bit more than 1,000. So now there's 380. Obviously, they're all going. 901432. Call the number on your screen or go to hsn.com. I do all my shopping from my cell phone. There's a free downloadable app, and then you just shop, or scan the QR code to your cell phone, and it'll go right to hsn.com where you can get it. So, Lou, thank you so much. What a great product. How fun.
Thank you.
Yeah, I love it. I see the bug came over here now. It just came over here. As the lights came on, they just came over here.
Because you're sweet.
All right, thank you so much, Lou.